as game one of the first series. In that game, Ryuga did his patented Ling Bane aggression off 2 base, and Canary did his 3CC no unit build.
No Hellions at all.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
So we're gonna see if history repeats itself, or if we're gonna get a bit more of a intense, exciting game. So we'll see. So our first player, the Zerg player from Team Relentless Heroes, Ryuga, who beat Canary in the first game.
And spawning in the top left from Team All Inspiration, Orange Terran Canary. As I forget the StarCraft stream again, apparently. Doing this a lot. Anyway, I don't think we'll see Canary play so not out of character. He said it in chat, he was just feeling quite a bit rusty. Like game one was just a 3cc, way too aggressive, got baneling busted. Game 2, he fared okay, went 11-11, Ryuga overreacted, and then
then he kind of
Canary
was
didn't
like,
really punish him enough, I think.
I'm gonna throw this game, suicide some Banshees, suicide some Hellions, and then he decided to suicide his entire army, which doesn't really go that well.
Yeah, it's the kind of play you expect out of someone playing their first or second game of the day. I think just not quite up to his usual standard. I think we're the best way to describe it. Much better player usually.
Again, close positions, interesting enough, mirror positions of the first game on this map.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if it plays out similarly. Ryuga is going for the 15 hatch, and it looks like Canary is going for the 15 CC, or 14 CC. So yeah, just totally mirror builds of what they did last time.
He's CCing on the lone ground as well, which is going to be spotted by
right on the Overlord
straight away. Which is like the worst. Like when you see that, when you're going down, as he says, when you see that Overlord when you're coming down to build on the low ground, it's just like a for sake kind of moment. It's like, you serious? Like, come on, one time, just give me a break, one time.
So we see 15 pool, 16 gas. I'm gonna make a bold prediction and say that Ryuga is gonna do some Ling Bane aggression once again.
I just don't believe you.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if that prediction comes true.
Yeah, Canary.
Hopefully, Canary a little more defensive.
Surely he either throws down racks a bit quicker or gets gas. He's skipped gas so far, so he's so far everything's looking identical.
If he loses to the same build, doing the same build, that'd be interesting to watch. Hopefully for his sake that does not happen, but we'll see.
Surely not.
What do you think about his decision to just delay gas for so long?
I don't like it at all. The one racks, this is the kind of build you do when you're playing against someone who's just worse than you. I think it's like when you get the quick 3cc, just go gasless. This is the kind of thing when you're smurfing or something like that. This is what you're doing. Because you'll just it'll get to 10-12 minutes and you'll just have so much more stuff than the other person. Like you can max out in about 12 minutes as Terran doing this, but you shouldn't be able to max out against a good player.
So Ryuga keeping his 3 drones in gas. Looks like there goes the Vanning Nest. So we're gonna see.
He even sent a drone down to the third just to fake it out as well.
But no, it is. We're gonna see Ling Bane aggression. And Canary is still on 1 racks, just building Marines one at a time. Oh, and going for a command center in his wall.
I like that actually. I like that it's in there. He's probably gonna lose it, perhaps, but his wall is gonna be so much stronger.
Yeah, definitely is a big unit. But it's what worries me is just are we gonna see this SV just sniped when it's on the outside? And his wall just totally ineffectual. So there goes finally the first gas. But as we can see from Ryuga, his Baneling Nest is about to finish. And so he's just gonna crash into the supply depot with a couple Banelings, and then it's just gonna be 4 Marines.
The SCV is off scouting.
Okay, so he sees the Lings, so Canary should know exactly what's going on.
Ryuga's doing his best to try and hide Lings. He's only seen those 4. He doesn't know about the ones out the front. But surely Canary's just spider sense must be going on.
Considering you just lost to the build, I would have to assume you know exactly what's going on. And it doesn't. It's not even a tight wall because that SCV just ran right through.
Oh, is it not a tight wall? Oh, that's the most. And the wall's down at the moment. He's building a
Yeah.
second
Okay. So
bunker
another bunker.
now.
But there's really no point in having just these empty bunkers everywhere because he
Needs
has no
to
range.
raise the depot. Oh, depot's
Okay.
down. Bunker's
This
down.
is
Lings are in.
yeah. This is not good. He does have.
He can hold this bunker.
Four command centers, so if he
Bunker.
holds this, he's doing good. But
He's gone full commit. What is going on?
yeah. Okay, there goes the GG.
GG. Just like that, and that's kind of what you'd expect to happen when you go that many command centers against a
Yeah, when you go
two-base
4 command
Ling Bailey
center
bust.
before your second building that makes units.
Yeah. Just
Yeah, really,
crazy.
just kind of odd play considering that he. I mean, okay, when you scout 3 drones in gas, when you scout extra lings, maybe not the best decision to go 4CC before your second barracks or your factory, considering you just lost to the same player on the same map in very similar positions, doing the same opening. Probably can expect that he might do the same build.
Yeah.
But Canary not reacting optimally. Going into game 2, going to see if hopefully he can get something done, because thus far against Ryuga's just had his way with Ling Bane all-ins, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to see game 2 on Echo. Looking like Canary, not too phased. He's just chill about using to Ling Bane aggression.
Might just be one of those days for him. Just nothing's
Yeah.
going right.
But I mean, I feel like it's not like he's just making like silly errors or just like microing terribly. Like he basically scouted a Ling Bane all in off 2 base with no drones at the natural, and decided to go for 4CC.
Yeah. Well, it's just his choice of like openings.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna go that greedy third CC, like your wall has to be tight against Baneling busts. Like I want engineering bays or barracks in the wall. No busts can happen. That's the only way you're gonna get away with it, because that's just gonna be the Zerg's reaction every time. But yeah, if you don't do that, then you got to get Hellions or Reapers on the map so you can get some kind of intel that something's going down.
So yeah, the player who is now lost to 2 Ling Bane all-ins, we have from Team All Inspiration the Purple Terran in the top left, Canary.
And in the bottom right, from Team Relentless Heroes, looking to get out of this group, it is Roga. See if Canary follows this up with a 11-11 just to make the script complete.
That would definitely be interesting.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's too late for his SCVs to go out now, but still. Surely Roga doesn't try and bust on this map. It's not a great map to bust on. Nice tight wall.
I never say never.
Lots
This is
of
right
chokes.
we're talking about. Anything is possible when you believe in the power of Ling Bane, as Ryuga clearly does. So we'll see how he chooses to play this out.
It's Canary, who is like famously known for his Reaper aggression, hasn't run Reapers at all this game, today at all. So I like to see that out of him.
Yeah, really just odd play out of him is, like you mentioned, he's going just super macro focused. Even that game, I mean, excluding that game that he did the 2 racks, which I don't know, that game was just a weird game all around, with Ryuga going for the super quick 2-2 and Canary going for just kind of everything and nothing at the same time. Like, yeah, I got the Banshees out, yeah, I got a tank out, yeah, I got Hellions out, yeah, I got Marines out, but none of them had upgrades. None of them were really like a cohesive army.
No.
So yeah, well, okay. So there's the first Reaper of the series, or either series for Canary. Hoping to get some good information out of that. Again, the pool gas opening that Ryuga has gone every game.
Probably multiple Reapers out of Canary as well. I think that second supply depot before Command Center usually means multiple Reapers. Got a second one queued up now as well.
Yeah. I really just want to see Canary put on some sort of pressure at all, because right now Ryuga has basically dictated the tempo of every game. Obviously, like, Canary did that early aggression with the 2 racks, but then besides that, it was always Canary putting on the pressure. Interesting enough, he's making a bunker in the main. This is not really going to work at all, unless the drone just take a little vacation.
This is kind of one of those like bonus things. If you can get away with this bunker,
Yeah.
it's so good. But it's not the end of the world if you don't get it.
Yeah.
It's well timed out
So
here. You might be able to. You can generally just force more lings from it. That's kind of what you want him to do. Maybe force a spine crawler if the Zerg overreacts.
Oh, okay. Yes, there goes lings. Lings gonna pick off the SCV quite quickly.
Should cancel this spine crawler now.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Canary thus far pretty solid micro. Oh, a little bit of a miss micro there, taking some extra damage. Targeting the weaklings quite efficiently. Looks like he's gonna get a couple. Not 2 Reapers out. Still doesn't cancel that bunker.
That should be fine. Be good for high ground vision having that up there.
Yeah.
Just seeing those little micro walls around the natural lip.
Yeah.
3rd Reaper on the way. This is much more standard play, I think.
So looking at Kennery's base, one thing definitely stands out, and that's that he still has 3 drones and gas. Not really sure what that's going to be for. Looking like it's turned on an Evo chamber instead of a abandoned nest.
It was a beauty cancelled. I don't know what it was though.
It was a spore. It
was a spore, was it? Ah, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Canary is also floating a lot of money.
Yeah. These Reapers are doing a lot of work though.
He's like APMing very hard on their Reapers.
Forced a lot more lings out, which is good. What you want from these 3 Reaper openings.
Reaper goes down.
Speed is about to finish now.
Yeah, Speed's about to finish, which will definitely push these Reapers away. But he gets out in time.
Yeah,
it should be like where you guys going for that early +1 melee.
Yeah.
Really interesting play out of him. Not really sure what the point of that is. Like, yeah, it's good to have, but just this early, like investing that amount into it, not really sure why. So these lings are gonna be annoying. Gonna get a mule, a couple SCVs. Yeah. Force Reapers back. Looking like 2, 3, 4 SCVs. Wow. 4 SCVs and a mule. Possibly some of the Reapers if he doesn't micro well. And a Reaper. Can he get 2?
He's gonna get both, yeah.
Wow, 2 Reapers.
Hellions just out now.
Almost another SCV.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 SCVs, a mule, and 2 Reapers. Yeah. For like
only 4. He lost 1 when he was building the bunker.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was really
good damage. I think that was
really great damage. Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of not a mistake, but just Canary focusing on the Reaper micro.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let slip his factory timing, I think, a little bit, because you should have Hellions by the time those lings come across the map.
Yeah. So Ryuga is going for 2 more gases and a lair, so it's looking like gonna beat 2 base Muta with the +1 melee. Interesting what his 3rd timing is gonna be.
He's got a 3rd already.
Yeah.
3rd's on the way.
Yeah, I meant what he's gonna like choose to saturate that 3rd, or if he's just gonna stick on these this like 2 base economy, use that 3rd for larva, and just like a really big push. So Banshees are coming out. Ryuga really hasn't scouted. He hasn't scouted the main at all.
No.
So really no idea what's coming. But he does have the lair, so he can get overseers if necessary. Looking like just how about Hellion Banshee going to be moving across the map. Lings do intercept the Hellions there and are forced back. So yeah, there's the Spire for Ryuga. So it's looking like just totally standard Ling Bane play. Does have that +1 melee attack on his Lings. This is so frustrating. Due to the Reaper damage, his early creep spread just slowed down a little bit, so his bases aren't connected, even at the 10-minute mark.
Yeah. Does
really good surround.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna lose all these Hellions.
Indeed.
Really good kickoff from Ryuga.
Saves his 3rd.
A little bit sloppy play there out of Canary. Yeah, saves the 3rd, picks off all the Hellions, taking minimal damage on the Lings.
He's going bio as well. I really thought he was going to go mech off this, because his stim's just so far behind. His upgrades are so far behind. Like stim, he hasn't even got a tech lab on his barracks yet to start.
We're gonna have mutas out before tech lab is done on a barracks. Yeah. That's really, I don't really understand this play out of Canary. He's getting a Raven.
Yeah, with that really late.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I really
cool,
thought he was going to go into mech with that kind of later Hellion Banshee push.
Yeah.
Especially when you throw away the Hellions like that. If you're going to throw away Hellions like that, you're usually going to commit to making... Oh, he's made more Hellions, but that's kind of delayed everything else. Building,
so we see.
building turrets now as well.
Yeah, these Hellions might get surrounded. Yeah, Hellions are going to get surrounded. These Lings will eventually die, but what kind of damage are they going to be able to do? Picking off 2, maybe 3 Hellions. 2 Hellions are very damaged. So that was definitely not worth it, but it is kind of keeping Canary on the back foot there.
Canary's ahead in the recess lost tab.
Yeah.
Which is nice. He's got this
Yeah, it
third.
looks like Canary's just not exactly optimal. We did see him just call in a supply on that supply depot. And his stim, his stim is just now started, and already 7 meters on the way.
Yeah.
His stim is 150 seconds from being done. Yeah, he has turrets, but those meters are just going to be so annoying at harassing everywhere.
Rhaegar can kind of take a fourth pretty freely, I think, which he's going to do now.
Rhaegar's got Roach Warren. Yeah. I think he might have thought the same thing as you, that it's going to be mech.
Yeah.
And because he's getting a Roach Warren and +1 missile attacks.
Yeah.
So Rhaegar just kind of misreading the state of the game here a little bit. Which is understandable. Just look at how many Hellions have been made. And these meters just barely missing the Hellions.
Yeah, they should be seen now though. He's going to scout this fourth out. He's not even going to attack it.
I'll run into the... Wait, what's he doing with Hellions?
He's changing his mind. Could have got a bunch of drones there.
Yeah, he could have done a ton of drones the third. Because there's no defense whatsoever. No Lings on the map. 10 Roaches on the way.
Yeah, he's sold that it's mech though. He really has.
Yeah.
Roaches aren't bad against bio, but you kind of need to commit to Roaches pretty early on in the piece.
Yeah, the problem is, it's already at the 13-minute mark. His Roach speed is half done. His +1 melee, his +1 range is half done. So he's really just... It's so late. Like, yeah, Roaches are really good, but that's... You know, like a Roach max at like 12 minutes is really good. Or a Roach like 1-1 timing push a little earlier than that is really good. Which is kind of, 10 to 15 Roaches with no upgrades at the 14-minute mark.
Yeah.
Not so good.
Not so good.
But yeah, he's no medevacs out. First 2 medevacs coming now. Stim is not done yet. So everything is just... This is just kind of a weird game. Like, everything just seems so late for both players. Even this fourth is a bit later than you like. Typically, like that fourth of it, like the 10:30 mark, 10:30,
Yeah. He's getting the gas saturator though, which is really what he needs. But he needs that for Baneling Muta, not for Roaches.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to get an infestation pit. Might see a little... Not really... Can't really call it a fast hive at this point, but faster than sometimes to get hive. And just finding a weak spot in the Terran turret defense here.
Yeah. Muta's Iron. Does have stim now though, which is nice.
Yeah, but look at the medevacs. He just has 2 medevacs, so that's stim. Or he has now 4 medevacs. That stim is going to be a little costly. So he does scout. So now he fully is aware that he was bamboozled by Canary's like fake mech, I guess you would call it.
Fake mech.
So now we see the switch back into Lings.
Yeah, Baneling's started. Does he have Baneling speed? He does have Baneling speed, which is good.
Yeah. Oh, it's really... I'm just looking at his creep spread a little bit here, and it's really unfortunate. We can see this queen had 150 energy, and is just now starting to spread creep. So he just kind of took... His creep spread could have been so much further, because Canary just really made no effort to deny that creep spread.
Rogue has kind of done the bare minimum of creep spread, and that's about it. Like, he's got his bases connected. Would have loved to get that past halfway by now, I think.
So this push is going to be big Marine Hellbat Banshee push.
Yeah.
Against the Roach Bane Muta of Rhaegar. I feel like Rhaegar should definitely be able to hold this quite easily.
I like that he's lifted the Hellbats into the medevacs though.
Yeah, but the problem is against like Roaches and Banelings. Okay, really early stim here. Kind of interesting. So he's going to drop the Hellbats just right on the Banelings.
Yeah.
Not
going well at all, has it?
Actually, he did manage to soak up most of the Banelings, so these Marines are free to fight.
Hellbats are still alive. There's a couple alive. Hellbats are just so good. Never underestimate the Hellbats, as P. Sosa would say.
Oh, everything just falling.
Yeah.
So many Mutas. His Muta count is already at 17. He has +1 attack. And yeah, there's the GG Canary.